Hey everybody, it's Josh with Talk About Trek, and welcome back to the first actual episode of the Star Trek Comic Collective, your number one source for me talking about Star Trek comics that I feel like talking about here on the internet. So, we're going to kick it off with a very exciting one for me. Well, I guess one that I've been looking forward to since I heard about it, and since I kind of caught wind and saw this art here. But we are starting, as you can see, with Red Shirts number one here, which we did read earlier today. So now let's give credit where credit is due. This was written by Christopher Cantwell, artist Megan Levins, colorist Charlie Kirchhoff, letterer Jody Troutman. And then there's some more credits there as well, but the main four there are included. So the premise here, of course, that we are following the infamous red shirts, which are kind of a meme that's kind of transcended even Star Trek. You know that if you're a red shirt, you're kind of destined to die. So that's kind of the general idea here that you're getting with this. And I guess what drew me to it first off is just the artwork. And darn them and darn comic books in general for having all these fantastic variant edition as well too, because it is, honestly incredible the amount of and we're going to try to pull that up here too, really awesome variant art that they have for not just this line but like multiple of these new comics, right? And then that's how they try to get you. Basically, they want you to see how awesome the variant cover is, so you go and order it, and then they get sold out, and that's how it goes. Basically, what are you gonna do? So, but what we can show you here today is what we have, and then since we're not going to be buying all of the variant covers, we'll just find a nice website and check them out that way. I think that would be kind of the best case scenario here. So, all right, looks like we're good to go there. So, where do we even start? Okay, first off, we'll just kind of start with what we liked about this issue. It does give you a nice little introduction here into the characters, which was pretty cool. And your main character that we're following here, let me see. Well, I guess the two, here he is, Ensign Chip Miller here. He's the one getting assaulted by the Gumato, however you might put it right there in the beginning. And the story kind of follows him and his, his first assignment. Of course, he survives this Mugato attack, but he is unable to fully repair his eye after the attack. So you can see he's left kind of scarred, and you can see the other, problems that the red shirts kind of run into, right? So the story kind of comes up when you have this veteran red shirt, and his name is Webster Cromartie. He's a lieutenant, and typically you don't even make it to be a lieutenant, you typically don't make it past 30 being a red shirt. So anyway, here's Cromartie having a snack of a local bug there, as you can see. And as this continues, we'll work to have a better view for you guys at home there. But he is on a mission guarding this relay station out on Arconia 89, and it seems that there is a little bit of something going on. So he's got this kind of this, lady he's working with. They have some kind of history, and basically they found out that someone is trying to get information from this station, so they're going to set a trap. And what is going to be the bait for this trap, you may ask? Here is the bait, all lined up. So they're going to send a batch of red shirts down to the planet and basically kind of lay in wait and see what happens, spring this trap. Now, they can't beam them down, they can't take a shuttle, so the plan to get them down to the planet, load them into torpedoes and launch them. And then right before they impact, beam them out of the torpedoes, right? So that's the plan. And it works pretty well for most of the red shirts there, as you can see. However, one of them, well, it's kind of, this is a nice scene. He thinks he makes it, right? He thinks he makes it. But the two live torpedoes that were following the rest to destroy the array and kind of set the trap, they take this poor guy out, and he's the first real casualty of the red shirts. And we can give the poor guy a name too. This was the pilot, Lieutenant Huao Meng, and he's the first to go here. And the first, I'm going to assume, is going to be many. And as the Vulcan red shirt, who is Ensign Borvik, states, first off, they have an empath here on board, right, from Beta Z. Duntley and Meg are gone. I don't sense them at all. Unfortunately, as precedent suggests, attrition will continue. 2 down already. Who was the other one that died? Meng? And it says Meng and Duntley. I didn't even see Duntley die. Anyway, he didn't make it either, right? So actually you got 2 down. And then it ends with, who are they setting this trap for? They don't know. But we know, oh man, we've got some Romulans coming in, right? So that's what we've got here going on with the red shirts. It was fun. I really got into it. So looking forward to continuing that series. But before we finish here, let's again talk about these dang on alternate covers here, right? So here we have, let me see. Yeah, here we go. So this is Third Eye Comics. I've found this website here so we can have a look. And there's nothing. Absolutely nothing there for you to see. Hang on. We can do this. We are professional YouTubers here. And check this out. Look. We go like this. We go like this. And all of a sudden, you're seeing what I see. Just like that. Boom. Look at that. We are professional here on the channel. And we're back. Okay. Anyway, look at this. So here is variant B. So you have these kind of this theme that they're going to be doing with these recruitment posters, right? So very cool looking variant cover. But again, I can't be getting all the variant covers. That's just kind of crazy. But as you can see, here's the cover for issue 2. Oh, looks sweet, right? And then here's the variant for issue 2. Again, a recruitment poster kind of thing. And let's not get too ahead and spoil ourselves there. You guys get the idea, basically, right? So, lots of fun stuff coming down the pipe. Next week, we will definitely be talking about this bad boy right here, Homecoming. That's the kind of the brand newest Trek comic that's out right now. So we'll talk about that next week. And then with that, throw in something old as well. And then, hopefully we'll have red shirts too, and some more stuff to talk about as well. So, yeah, there we go. The Star Trek Comic Collective. Glad to have sat here and talked about some comic books. Now I can actually put them all back into their box and put them away so that my family stops stepping on them and slipping all over the place. Anyway, as always, my friends, live long and prosper, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.